So let's look on to how to create a report. A table or a query needed in order to create the new form, report, or query is currently open in design view. Save or discard the changes to this table or query and open it in a data sheet view. Then try again. So if you are to design a query or a report, you have to first have saved it in a data sheet view. You have to have the table already set, ready for creating reports. We have looked at forms. Now let's look at reports. What are reports? Reports, these are items that explains exactly what is in the database in a simplest form that anyone, even if it's not an ICT expert, can use. For instance, if you're in a supermarket and you get that receipt, that is a report. It shows how much you have bought. Uh, you go satisfied with exactly what they will hand you over that receipt, which shows that you have bought this and this. So report and report design are really the same, but reported design, there are different formats that one can use. To create a new blank report in design view, in a design view you can make this advanced design changes to report, such as adding custom control types and writing codes. So under report you can have the control. The controls are ever there for you to create and form something that is understandable and easier for one to learn and draw up conclusions on such issues and items. So when we design things of that nature, this is what we may think that, for instance, if you are to do a blank report needs you to have had already a database that is flowing. So if you are to create a blank report, you are going to be given tools. The tools will help you to create that report. You see, they have given you the table, the query, then the report one. So if you are to create, tools are available that you're going to be using. These are the different tools that one is going to use while creating a blanker report. So, but remember, you have to have data from an existing field. You have to have a table. So we shall look at that and reference how to create them and add buttons, drop down menus, and other things. So still you can use a report wizard. You can use a report wizard while creating a report. A wizard is a software that will help you automatically reference from a table and create what we call a report basing on the data from the table. So here we are trying to explore, we are trying to explain what exactly is hidden under create. Under create we have looked at queries designed there, forms also there, then reports are also under create. So we can continue to labels. You can look for labels and you create those labels to show different information onto your database. They can reference uh, different things. Labels shows the wizard to create standard or custom labels. A customer will give you different icons to be used, so you can basically look at those icons and labels, and you include them in his or her software. You can still look at macros. What are macros? These are logic to you can add logic to your database to automate repetitive tasks and create more usable interface. You can add some more small interfaces or logic or codes that cannot that be can help your software to be interactive. You can add some uh, messages, codes that can help the software to be interactive. For instance, passwords, for instance, info, for instance, some other uh, messages that can pop up in two forms of module, in two forms of class modules, into you can design them even from Visual Basic. You can design them from Visual Basic, then you embed them in this other access as a software. So you can as well subscribe to Microsoft Office under Northbridge Technologies YouTube channel, so that you can get not only Microsoft Office uh, tutorials, but you can as well get multimedia programming and in other software formats, system analysis and designs, Visual Basic, talk of all the softwares that you may need in future. We are explaining them here and trying to have a practical sense of doing things. So briefly, for now we can as well end here, but I urge you friends to subscribe on uh, Northbridge Technologies to get more of the updates, to get more of the designs that are applied practically using our software in teaching and explaining these different scenarios. So we can end here for now. We are continuing to explain different softwares and different packages, let's say suits in information technology. Continue to be with us. Don't let it down. Continue to search more from Northbridge Technologies. Let's meet in another video that will explain more of the external data that is used in Microsoft Access. Briefly, have a good time.